This Sunday afternoon on Come Dine With Me, Western New York, we feature John and FIFA Balconi, owners of the Italian Village restaurant in Depew.
You know, Ben, every restaurant has their own house specialty, the dish that makes people want to come back time after time after time. Now, if you've ever been to the Italian Village, you know what that famous dish is. It's called pasta puttanesca.
Now the capers add another little dimension of saltiness, correct?
Yes. Now we can do so the green olives slice. Now we start them with the black olives. Let's look at the calamari. That's an assortment of Sicilian and Greek olives.
I was going to say a lot of Greek cooking is a lot like the Sicilian cooking as well.
You know,
when you're adding calamari olives to the dish, make sure that they're pitted because you don't want to bite into an olive pit. You could break a tooth, and I call them little olive bones. So be careful with those.
Buffalo Bills center Eric Wood joins Ilio DiPaolo at the Ringside Lounge to talk about what gets him going before the big game.
Hi, my name is Eric Wood, number 70 for the Buffalo Bills, and I've been coming to Ilio DiPaolo's for many years now, and every time I come, it's like coming to a second home. You know, need to fill up after a long football game, so always start off with the stuffed peppers.
Now, if you're in the mood for something hot, a little spicy, you can't go wrong with stuffed banana peppers. Now, the reason why our banana peppers are so good is because we stuff it with our homemade Italian sausage, and then we melt it with our fresh mozzarella cheese. We also pour white wine and lemon juice over the banana peppers, which really kicks up the flavor. And I'm telling you, there's nothing that compares to this appetizer.
Then our own chef Oliver Wolf is with Chef Justin Nelson from La Cascata at Seneca Niagara Resort and Casino.
How does grilled veal chop saltimbocca sound?
All right, now that we have a good amount of sage on top of these veal chops, we're going to cover it with a little bit of prosciutto di Parma. Now, so we have some thin slices here. We'll probably put maybe a slice and a half on each veal chop. All right, now that we have the sage and the prosciutto on top of the veal chop, we're going to cover it with buffalo mozzarella. We're going to pop them in the oven at about 375 degrees for about 5 to 7 minutes.
And finally, we're with the real foodies of Orchard Park in our Artisan Kitchens and Baths home invasion. With a trip to Tuscany planned, the menu calls for Italian.
The ladies are getting ready to have a trip to go to Tuscany, and we wanted to send them off with some real Italian food so that when they got there, they would feel at home. Marco did his beans and greens with the scarole.
One of my absolute favorites. Just escarole lettuce cooked with some cannellini beans and some olive oil, onions, and garlic. Finish it with some grated Romano cheese. Doesn't get any better.
Krista did her saddle of pork, which is aristo amele.
Well, it was a tour of Tuscany, and I always like pork. I call it the other white meat. I was really excited to serve this as the middle course. It's simple, and it's beautiful, and it reminds me of the old Kiss Theory.
And then, of course, I did the traditional pappardelle pasta with the homemade bolognese sauce.
So join us this Sunday right here on Channel 7 for Come Dine With Me, Western New York.
Made possible by the team at Key Video Productions.
Come Dine With Me, Western New York.